Gotta get the fishing in before the bad weather. Come on. One more. All right. Let's see if we can get a fish out of here. I've yet to catch one. And honestly, I wasn't even gonna go live today just because it's been a busy day. So let's make it worthwhile. Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it tomorrow. I'm expecting some nasty weather coming through. Possible tornadoes. What's going on? Hope everyone's good in the chat. Decided to go with the crappy jig. Yeah, I appreciate the... I had some luck catching fish with this here. I haven't caught anything with the crankbait that I was throwing the past few days back here, but other than being a little bit windy, actually was a decent day compared to yesterday. I'm using, where did I put it at? It's in the other part, my kangaroo pouch. This is what I'm using right now. On a little small crappy jig on a kid pole. Nothing fancy here. This is all I got. I got nothing else to fish with, so before anyone says try this, try that, this is literally all I'm throwing. If this doesn't get it done, we'll try again the next day. Might catch a goldfish, who knows? If you want to release them around here. Caught nothing yet. Just started casting, honestly. The kids have been crushing it in this retention pond right here, literally where I'm standing at. So that's why I'm really adamant about trying to catch a fish out of here. But this is what I'm using. All the fish I've caught have been out in the middle of the pond or on the other side of the bank there in the bigger body of water there. If you see me taking this off movement, it's because I'm reading. My phone's really close to my face, so it might be difficult for me to see what people are saying. So I check in between casts or while my bait sits. But I made some money selling lettuce from the garden. Not the devil lettuce, but the kind that you can eat, romaine lettuce. I just grow it out of the yard. Okay. So that's what's kind of taking up some of my day with making my delivery, and then I had to clean up the garden, then plant more lettuce, do some work, pick kids from school, work out, all the things. And I got about like an hour to fish before another kid gets done with their after school practice. Fish in this pond we have crappie, bluegill, largemouth bass, carp, catfish, garfish. I did drop a video where I did release or stock the pond with largemouth bass and some channel cats if you want to check out. It was actually a pretty easy thing to do. I'm definitely going to be doing it again. Definitely be getting more fish, but the goal is to get more people to chip in financially so we can get more fish. But this is natural. There's nothing really that's stock here other than what I just recently did last week, and then the carp that they put in here to help manage, this vegetation, algae that grows around the pond sometimes. Yeah, I appreciate you guys running up the likes, though. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm trying to hit that 4K mark. I'm really, really close. So close. Alright. But this day's kind of kicked my butt. I really need a rest. I didn't even get to play basketball this morning. Usually I play on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. I'm just tired. Letting this thing just sit. Let it sit. Yes, sir, Jimmy. That's the plan. The plan. Big or go home. And just so y'all know, I'm gonna show you what I'm working with. That way you don't feel like I'm not purposely ignoring anything. So like, you see, this is the mount that I'm wearing. So it's like really right up on my face. So without me popping it off, I can't really see because it's really close to me. So it's not that I'm ignoring anybody. It's just that I have to take the camera off in order to see what anyone's saying. So just be patient if I miss anything. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be rambling here. Let me know if you guys got any questions. I'm fishing in North Carolina. This is out of the backyard. That's my yard right here. If you like gardening, I do have a channel for gardening that I'm slowly building. Even though I got gardening stuff on this channel, I'm slowly phasing that out. But I like to fish. I like to garden. Most lives, I'll be back here just messing around. Either you find me on the boat across the way. I haven't been on that boat in a minute. I did have to do a rescue because it was all the way on the other side, filled up with water. That was a fun day. People try and get me to believe that the wind blew it off the bank into the water, but I don't believe that because both of those boats were floating across. I'm pretty sure it's those damn teenagers. But we're trying to catch big fish out of here. There are big fish in this pond. I know, I've seen it. I just haven't caught them myself. They've gotten bigger progressively, so I know they're in here. No one's keeping fish out of here. I haven't seen anybody like bag fish and take them home. No one's doing that. So these fish had enough time to get big over the winter. So I ain't even stressing about it. Because when I catch them, I catch them. Yeah, I think it was I was sitting at 3,897 subs. I like to maybe get over 900, 3,900. Puts me one step closer to the 4K mark. That's a huge milestone. If I get there, I'll probably do a giveaway where I'll give away probably do a giveaway for one of my t-shirts, Audi Silent Charters t-shirt of mine. I'm just standing on this drainage here. Hoping a fish might sneak up. But real quick, just so y'all know, like I said, so this is all natural pond. This just used to be a little bit bigger, but they made it into like a retention pond. I really don't know why, but because there's drainage on the other side. But this is literally off the backyard. Like, I'm gonna stand at my fence. This is the fence, the yard. That's the pond. So I mean, if I wanted to, I probably could cast. But like I said, if you like gardening, again, this is the yard. I got this John boat that I gotta fix up. That's gonna be a new project at some point. That was also by the pond, but it was taking on water, so I had to bring it in and get it out of there. And then I got a few chickens in the yard, but not a bad setup. Where doing things that I enjoy. And then I'm 10 minutes from the beach, so that's why you'll find sometimes I'm going live saltwater fishing or just doing boat rides. All right, let's see. Maybe there might be a fish chilling underneath all this here. I know it's a little bit deeper there, so there's got to be something maybe hanging out, lurking in the shadows. Only one way to find out. Really needs to be cleaned up, though. Of course. Pulling up twigs here. Let's not do that. All right, we're gonna let it sit. The fish has a lot of cover there that I feel like they can Nice to have like maybe some food, swim, like, you know, be right there for them to grab. Of course, don't snag this damn branch. Let's not do that. Give this a little, like maybe like 10 minutes, see what happens on this pond, this side, and I'm gonna walk over. It's 4:41. All right, still got plenty of time. Pretty much right where I'm fishing at. These were these kids were crushing bass and bluegill. I'm gonna just try to slowly jig it back. Try to not get snagged on anything. There's also an alligator here somewhere. Where specifically, I don't know, but I know it's back. It might have went away for a day or two because it did get cold, but there's a baby gator. All right, come on. Yeah, no. Come on, fish. Something, be curious. This bait is extremely smelly. I feel like the darker color with the chartreuse tails gotta draw some attention. Yeah, I'm going to bed early today. Or at least rest in my mind and my body. I just feel tired physically. Come on. Let's see if we can get the likes to 10 too. We're already sitting at 7. We're only 3 away from that, which is pretty good. So I appreciate the love coming out strong. I've had these fishing rods like forever. The original were my kids. This is a Shakespeare amphibian. It's 5.5 feet 6 inches kitty rod. But since my kids don't fish like that, it's my fishing rods now. Bum activity right here. I really just don't want to leave this spot because I feel like If I do, I'm gonna miss the chance to catch that one fish. That was a weak cast. That's not gonna do it. Keep messing with my guys. Gotta keep turning. No takers yet. No takers yet. Come on, fish. Reveal yourself to me. What did I just made that worse. All right. Let's clean this off here. Bait's still intact. Maybe if I just leave it there long enough, maybe something might come along. Let's just wait and see. Is this ground dry? It is. It is. There's no ants. No ants. So we're good. All right. So I'm just gonna chill for a minute, see what happens. Yeah, I appreciate it. We hit that 10 mark. Let's see if we can get above that. I was hoping to take the boat out this week, but we're having some crappy weather, so I might have to put that off till next week. But I guess it's about that time to get the boat ready for the season. And I have a Carolina skiff. It's called Ultra Elite 21. It's 21 foot T-top. And I've had it now for like 4 years. And it's been great. I use it to run, like, obviously with family, but I also have a charter business called Audi Silent Charters that I take primarily focus on like boat rides, but I do offer fishing if people want to do like inshore, something that's not gonna be like ultimately too serious, because then it wouldn't be fun. Actually, I might be pivoting so I can focus on taking kids out fishing, but that's what I do on the side. I got my captain's license, maybe 3-4 years ago, and it just helps pay for the slip and the boat itself, and then doing getting fishing gear, stuff like that. But I highly encourage, if anyone's trying to get a license, it's not that hard. I didn't put it in this video, but in other videos I pretty much put in all the video description where I got my captain's license through. I mean, it's super easy as long as you have the time to sit down and, I mean, you can do it within like a few weeks or do it like in 6 months like I did, just because I just dragged my ass on it. But it is, I felt like it was something worthwhile doing. All right, no takers yet. I'm gonna give this 5 more minutes on this side here, then I'm gonna move to the other side of the pond and try to catch a fish there. I hope there was something on there. Damn. Never, never, never. So I saw how close that was when I put that camera. I was about to put the camera right up on my face. False alarm. I'm gonna have to do like you see in those videos where people have like hundreds of people fishing around a tiny pond. I'm gonna get a bunch of fishing poles and just set them up all around here until something pops. One rod ain't doing it. The only thing I wish this pond had was like lily pads. It doesn't grow that out here. Never have. I've been here almost 20 years and we've never had lily pads growing in the water. Bum fish, man. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow just because I said it's supposed to be getting some bad weather. I just had as an opportunity to catch up on some edits. I thought I had a bite, or was that the wind? Dang, it's hard to tell. I felt like there was like a little, what would have been like a bite, or it could be bottom too. I'm thinking it probably was the bottom. I should sit down more like this here. It's definitely a lot easier. Alright. It's gonna be the last cast over there. We're gonna move to the bank side over here. Try our luck that way. Yeah, I was catching bottom. Feels like it's a fish, but it's not. Okay, let's get on the move. When I say you guys get a hoodie that has like the kangaroo pouch on them. Makes a difference of putting your stuff. I got my pliers and my towel, sitting snug. Not lately, but most of the time I guess just fish this pond and be very content with catching fish out of it. I'm gonna try over by this tree where I caught the crappie the other day. Maybe they might be hanging out there. Okay. We're at the spot. Still don't see fish. Wait. Oh, that was the first fish I've seen off the bank in a long time. Usually they're not there. But I low-key just saw a fish swimming. That's good. Normally you see minnows or something, just, they're just making their way around, but it's just been too cold, I guess. And for whatever reason, it's less debris on the bottom. And you still got like branches and trees, but I'm not pulling up just crap that gets caught on the hook. Just need one fish to say yes. Appreciate the likes too, y'all. Thank you. Lately they've been coming on strong, so much appreciate. That pond cone floating. Yeah. Can never be sure. I'm hoping something's just gonna swim along and tag this. Maybe on it a little too fast there. All right, got a little bit of time. Got a little bit of time left, y'all. I'm officially on the clock now. Gotta get a fish before I gotta sign off here. I should try over there across the way over here by that drainage. I'll let you sit there for a second. Let's see if we can get a fish here. Something come along. Ooh, this fish jumping right here along the bank. Spring is in the air. So it's just taking its sweet time. Ooh, let's not do that. I was gonna cast. Come on, fish. You gotta be hanging out right there. Bottom. Tree trunk. Rob me. I gotta remember where things are at. I lose less stuff that way when I do that. This is really smelly bait. Fish should be all on this. Can I get one? For crying out loud. Jeez. Hey, AJ, what's going on? Yeah, this is what I'm using. Nothing crazy here. Works on bass, bluegill, and crappie. Even though I only caught crappie once with this. All right, let's get it out there again. That junk is smelly. I see. Somebody sent me a message that I don't know about. That we're good. All right, let's see if we can get a fish here. Got fresh bait. It's the waiting game. I just think about fishing as a kid with like a bobber. I never recall like fishing ever took this long. As an adult, I feel like it's an eternity sometimes. It's weird. And I've been fishing with plenty of kids, and most of the time they're really impatient. Come on now. Fish just don't want to see me succeed out here. Yeah, your chain sounds like garbage, bro, on your bike. Might need to fix that. One fish, man, one fish. Yeah, appreciate love fishing. See, because again, the camera's up. Fishing professor, yeah, appreciate that. Stay away from the tree trunk. Don't worry, y'all. Fishing's gonna pick up. Like I said, I stocked the pond with some fish, not a lot. I did like 75. I did make a video of me doing it, so if y'all want to check that out. I think it's under my freshwater fishing playlist. The most recent video under that. A very easy thing to do. It's funny until you do something, or you might see people do something or read about it and you think it's like the most complicated thing or not that easy or not that accessible. But short of just having money to pay for however many fish you want and the kind of fish you want, it was a pretty damn easy thing to do. And the guys were really helpful, would tell me what all I needed to do to make sure the fish were going to be released safely. And at that point, once you let them go, it was kind of like you hope and pray that they grow big and strong. So you really don't know how well that investment works, but you got to feel at least like you did something good. You're going to get something out of it one way or another. Either the fish are going to get bigger, or the fish that are already in the pond might eat the fish and get bigger. Either way, bigger fish is the goal. More fish. AJ, I appreciate that. North Carolina, man. Wilmington, North Carolina, actually. So I'm like 10 minutes. I mean, Wilmington, we're smack dab between a couple of beaches, but I'm closer to Carolina Beach, which is where you either will see me out of fishing. It's also where I run my charter from, too. But I appreciate the sub. All right, 5:10. Probably gonna get off here like in 5 minutes. Like I said, I gotta go get a kid from soccer practice. So I don't think my wife is gonna go get her. Come on. It's funny how the wind blows across the water. It looks like it's a fish swimming, but it's just the wind dancing. But it's like all over the pond. The first time I saw it, I definitely thought it was a bunch of fish just getting hype, but after being right up on it, I realized really quickly that that is not the case. Come on. But yeah, do me a favor, man. If y'all don't mind, please share my channel. I'm trying to run the numbers up. Sponsors don't care if you, unless you got the viewership before they even want to mess with you. But I think once you unlock some of that stuff, it makes it, that's when you can do some cool things like giveaways. At this point, the best thing I can do right now, if I do a giveaway, is going to be either like a gift card somewhere, because that can be digital, or I can drop ship one of my Audi Silent Charter t-shirts. I may even like upgrade to like a rash guard. I did do a hoodie for like my birthday back in December. So maybe when we get the 4K, I'll figure something out. Oh, she just left. All right. Maybe she did go get her. Why is she leaving so early then? I truly thought a fish would have snagged something here. But sometimes they move. Come on, fish. Come on, come on. But like I said, if you guys like gardening, I do have a gardening channel. I'm just chasing my passion here. But it's Backyard Gardening with Tim Joyner. It might be underneath my under my About tab on this channel, but sometimes they will intersect, especially if you get fish and fresh veggies. Nothing like seed to table and farm to table. Because I'm going to be dropping some fresh catch, clean and cook videos here. Not from this pond. I don't keep and eat anything out of here. That's just a personal choice. Now, if I fish out of a lake here around town, for sure. But not residential neighborhood. Too much like runoffs, drainage. Yeah. Bass fishing was good. Doing all right, man? Hope you're getting some fishing in, catching fish better than I'm doing. My casting has gotten insane. But yeah, once I get the boat service and get it ready for the season, we're locking it in. Daylight savings around the corner, and that just means I can play around a little bit more. It's not much time to fish. Like, it's hard to get down to the dock and make it worthwhile to even consider taking the boat out or getting bait and trying to fish around the dock when you don't have much daylight to work with. Plus, it's been really cold lately, but as the temperatures start coming up, the bites are going to start getting more, fish are going to be more active, I'll be more active, and I think I don't know when it opens up. I got to check for that. But a lot of the piers I think will be running back up, so there'll be some pier fishing. And we're just gonna try to make some dope content. I'm gonna do my best to entertain, share what I've learned along the way, and at the same time catch some fish. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. You lucky dude. Yeah, I'm starting to catch fish, but I need to catch more. But I'm not discouraged by it. Yeah, I try to drop. I don't like. I know I need to be a little more consistent with when I drop videos, but I try to do like at least 2 videos that I drop. I'm still playing around with the shorts, as far as like what I put out. I do clip if if I get a fish while live streaming, I'll clip those. And then obviously I'm trying to go live at least once a day. But if I get back to my fall form, I'm streaming twice, maybe even 3 times. But I'm still figuring out my way on here. So if anybody's looking for something specifically that they'd like to see me do, let me know. Definitely comments on my video. My videos range from saltwater fishing, freshwater fishing to, just doing, obviously boating content, and just kind of everything in between. Like if it's on the water, and I think it makes sense to share it if it might help, I'm gonna make a video about it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I appreciate the love, yeah. People don't realize fishing, that's what I'm doing exactly. Like, yeah, there's people that do catch a lot of fish all the time, but a lot of fishing is what I'm doing, and then they get on fish either very early on or at the very end. Some of my biggest fish have been caught as we're like literally about to wrap up and head in, and it's like, let's just call it. But if you ain't fishing, you ain't gonna catch anything. So each cast gets me closer to that big fish or the next fish that you put on the line. I just thought there might be a fish on this one here because this has been doing me pretty well. The crankbait has not, but this has been pretty lucky to fish with. And there's fish like jumping on like, I guess it's minnows or something, like jumping around the bank. Well, dope. Well, I'm here just as much to learn too. So if you got any sound advice for crappie fishing or just some must-have tackle, let me know. Leave a comment in one of my videos, that way I can see it later on. It's difficult to see it in the chat sometimes. Same. Yeah. All right, let's get this last cast here. Last cast. Last call at a bar, yo. Yeah, everyone swear by me trying to tell me to use crankbait. I was crushing it over the summer with the one it was an Ozark Trail translucent white one that I use. Actually, I need to see if I can order it online again. But that one did work until I lost it like right here somewhere. I really need to get out in here and magnet fish and try to pull whatever I can pull up. Nice. I definitely need to check it out myself. Now it's a sense of community for sure. Something I didn't realize till I started doing this and doing it more, consistently. It's just nice to fish with a bunch of people, instead of fishing by yourself. It's even more fun when you have your buddy fishing with you and you can go live and even better when you can actually be crushing the fish too. All right, one more attempt. Usually the last attempt always finds myself getting caught on something, but let's knock on wood here. All right, y'all, you won today, fish. Y'all won today. I'm gonna let y'all sleep. Y'all gonna go hungry though tonight. Get this off my neck here. Yeah, okay. Ooh, the zoom. So I do like the zoom finesse. I gotta go to Wally World and get me some more soft plastic. Is that fish there? But again, good sign is, like I said, the alligator's been back. Not a big alligator, like a baby one. But it's big enough, it's noticeable from I can see it from my window in my kitchen looking out, because it'll be like sunbathing like right here in this little like peninsula here. So to me, that's always like an indicator of the season change. Plus, if we start seeing pollen here soon, that just means fish are gonna be really getting active. So I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow just because they're expecting like severe weather here in the Carolinas, like I think like a tornado watch actually. It was enough of a concern that the school even sent out notice about what they may do something about school. So magnet joker. All right, I'm gonna like screen grab that way I can remember. All right. The Fishless Fishman, I appreciate the love, yo. Thank you. Oh, word? Yeah, I don't know. Was it like in Texas I saw, or out west? Bad storms coming through, so I can feel it in the air. I mean, so hopefully once that gets done, we'll get the boat out, get it. Louisiana, okay. Get the boat out, get it serviced, which they can do that same day. Just the annual servicing. I think I'm like either 100-hour, maybe a little bit more than that, servicing that I got to do on it. And then I just got to get it clean, detail, which I do that myself. Yikes. Yeah. Was it last year? Last year we had a freaking tornado come through right between our house. It felt like a freaking train coming through, and it knocked down like the backside of my fence. And then the fence on my neighbor's side. But it gets really windy in my backyard. It's crazy. real crazy. But if it's not too bad in the morning, I might be able to hop on like 8:30 once I get kids to school. But yeah, like I said, if you like fishing, make sure y'all subscribe. If you like gardening, I do got a gardening channel. Like I said, I'm serious about my business here, about what I do. Plus I got my little chickens here. But like, not a bad setup when you think about it. When you literally can fish right out the backyard and then be 10 minutes from the beach. That's literally, I mean, with traffic, maybe 15 minutes if traffic is stupid, which it gets like that during tourist season. But I keep my boat in the water, and I don't have to deal with boat ramps or trailer and nonsense. So, but yo, hope everyone stays safe. Hope you guys get on the water. I appreciate y'all kicking it with me. I'll see you next time. Peace.